happening in Long Beach this morning.
There are reports of an active shooter inside an apartment building. CBS 2's Cara Finnstrom live in downtown Long Beach. She's along 4th Street near Atlantic. Cara?
Juan, all these reports coming to us from neighbors because police still inside. I'm going to move out of the way and you can see the apartment building that's just behind us here. Neighbors telling us this is for disabled people or people who are seniors, and it's Section 8 housing. A number of them out here with us on the sidewalk. They were evacuated earlier this morning. They tell us a fire alarm went off after an explosion in the building right around 3:40 this morning, and that some of them then spotted a man with a gun in a stairway. I'm going to bring in one of the residents from that building. Sir, tell us what you saw.
I saw, once I got down to the second floor stair level, I should say between the third and second floors, I saw a man sitting on the stairs with a gun in his hand. And right before that, I'd heard a pistol shot. So I hollered to the people, he's got a gun. We all went back upstairs on the other side of the building, and we went down the back stairs instead of the front stairs here.
Did you hear the explosion earlier in the morning?
I didn't hear the early explosion. I heard the gunshots.
And did you see anyone that had been harmed?
No, I did not see that.
Okay, I want to bring in another gentleman here who did see someone that he believed had been shot. Tell me what you saw this morning.
Oh, when we evacuated the building, one of the neighbors came out holding his chest, which was a bullet hole, and he had said the police had shot him. But basically, that's all I know. But it was an explosion. Definitely an explosion. And
you clarified earlier police hadn't been in the building at that time. At
that particular time when he came out, just the firemen was in there. But the police was here, but I think they were in the building. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Because, you know, they had us moving around. Because after the shots was fired, then everybody came in. Then the SWAT team and everybody started coming in.
And you believe a paramedic may have also been shot as he was trying to respond?
Paramedics was shot when they first arrived and was coming in the building. That's when he was shot. They dropped everything and rushed back out. And then I think that when the police came in and took control over everything, and everybody was evacuated from the building then.
So lots of confusion out here, Juan and Sharon, this morning. People still trying to sort out exactly what took place, but we're hearing from numerous people that there may have been 2 people shot, that there was a man inside the building that some of them tell us they recognized as perhaps someone who lived in the building, a man in his 60s who had a gun and was in a stairwell. And again, police out here still inside the building. There has been a police helicopter circling above. We're not seeing it right now. Don't know if they've made any progress because no police out here in any of these vehicles at all. They're all responding and dealing with this situation, and we'll keep you updated throughout the morning.